Hey, my name is Rodney, and I'm trying to summit all 58 Colorado 14ers. In this video, I attempt La Plata, number 13 of 58. The trailhead to La Plata is just off of State Highway 82, also known as Independence Pass. You take a left onto Forest Service Road 391, and there's a small parking lot. I'm going down 391 past the trail because I'm camping and plan on hiking La Plata bright and early tomorrow morning. The first 1.6 miles of the road go through private property, but after that is national forest with several dispersed campsites. I found this campsite, which I believe is right at the edge of the end of the private land and the national forest. I don't see any property signs or anything like that, so I believe I am in good shape. And it's right here on the edge of the water, and I'll just have to get up in the morning and do the drive down to the trailhead. The trail was slow going. There were some pretty big holes like where water and stuff can build up, so you're definitely going to need a 4x4 with some clearance. Could a Subaru make it? I would be concerned about some of the bigger holes, but like I said, I've seen Subarus in places I didn't think they could go. But either way, yeah, you want to have definitely going to need clearance for a few sections where the road is just really these big holes. And even now we're filled with water. So I am going to get set up before it gets too dark. It's about a couple of minutes after 6. So I have a little bit of sunlight here to get set up. First, I'll show you this spot here, and I'll put the coordinates in the video. And it's right by this creek here. And the rocks in the water are this interesting color. I got camp all set up, so while I still have some daylight, I am going to continue down 391 to see if there's any more good campsites, and I'll share them, so hopefully I might help somebody else out. This spot is visible from my campsite. It's flat with trees and big enough for a couple of vehicles. A little further down are a couple of spots. I like this site because it's further away from the road. Over on the right is a large open area. A group was using it, so I couldn't get a good video of it. I thought it would be creepy to slowly record them as I drove by. Just ahead on the left is another nice spot. Next spot is smaller with a slight slope. Probably my least favorite of all the sites that I saw. Right next to it is this pretty good spot. It's nice and flat with plenty of space. I'm at a point where the trail kind of splits off into a few other trails, and there's even a few spots around here, so you have a lot of options. I'm gonna make myself something to eat, enjoy this campsite, and get some rest before hitting up La Plata tomorrow morning. It's a little after 4 in the morning, and after the weather being perfect in the evening and through most of the night, I noticed it started to get chilly pretty fast, and there's thunder and lightning in the distance, and the wind has really picked up. Yeah, I just saw a bolt of lightning kind of on the other side of the mountains there. So I decided just to go ahead and get in the car now, just in case it did start raining, so I didn't have to mess around with that kind of stuff and start getting ready, because I'll have to get up around 5 anyways. And then we'll see what the storm does, if it's going to blow past quickly or if it's going to be a problem. It's a little after 4:45. It seems like the lightning and thunder has, passed for now. But now the rain is coming down pretty hard. I'm sure you can probably hear it. I don't have a problem hiking in the rain. I brought my rain jacket, but the lightning does bother me, and the rain is coming down pretty hard. So I'm just going to continue waiting it out, and probably around 5:30, 5:40ish, I'll drive down to the trailhead, and maybe by then it would have stopped, because the storms here usually move pretty quickly. Only downside is, at least for now, my tent and everything is still out there, and I was planning on breaking everything down before I drove to the trailhead so I can get out of here quicker. And I don't know if I want to struggle with the tent while it's pouring rain and in the dark, so we'll just see how it goes. It stopped raining. It rained for a solid hour. I can see the sky start to clear. It's a full moon, so I can see the moon start to pop through. I'm just gonna give it a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna jump out, throw my stuff in the Jeep, and head down to the trailhead. After a rainy morning, I'm finally able to start the hike to La Plata Peak. Hopefully the weather holds out and it'll be a beautiful day. There isn't a bathroom at the trailhead, so keep that in mind before you start the hike. La Plata is a class 2 climb due to the scramble near the summit. I will say it was the most difficult scramble for me so far because the route finding was difficult. There were trails and cairns going off in several different directions, making it confusing. The trail is 9.25 miles round trip, and you have an elevation gain of about 4,500 feet. That bridge was a little sketchy, but made it through. So far it's a beautiful hike. No real incline yet, so I know it's coming, but I'm gonna enjoy it and get moving. Ever since those steps, it has been one steep incline. It's kind of leveled off a tiny bit to a tolerable incline right now. It's been raining on and off, but hopefully it clears up before too long. The stream down there is beautiful at the sound of the roaring water. Got more incline here. Just keep on pushing through it. I'm about 1.25 miles into the hike, and it kind of levels out here, and it's a nice break after, you know, that steep incline, and you just kind of catch your breath and enjoy some of the scenery without your legs burning. So we'll see how much longer this lasts before more climbing. It's really opened up here from the trees now. You can see the view and what looks like straight ahead the ultimate goal of the Plata. That's still kind of obscured by these trees, but boy, I think that's going to be a climb. a group that was coming down. They made it to about 13,000 feet, and they said they turned around because of poor visibility. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Hopefully by the time I get up there, it clears up. I've reached a section of the trail where it's a scramble and the trail is not super visible, but I see some Karens and I'm gonna follow the group here. They know where they're going. If I made it through that scramble, I have no idea if I went the right way or not. It became kind of a choose your own adventure thing. So I wandered through it and eventually found another trail. I'm just gonna follow that up, so I have no idea if I took the best way or not. I am almost there. The views are amazing. This has been one long hike through rain, wind, the whole ordeal, but now I'm about to make that summit. For my last several summits, I didn't have a sign with me and there wasn't one already up there. This time I wasn't going to leave it to chance. I found a young up-and-coming artist and commissioned a personalized sign.
Should I do it in all caps or like lowercase? I have to be precise.
Explain to us what is happening in this scene.
Okay, so first, beautiful rainbow mountains. Next we have...
How do you say that?
La Planta.
My biggest challenge so far has been route finding in the scramble. I struggled at Mount Blue Sky, Bearstead, and on this climb. I didn't record it, but I got completely off trail going down and almost blazed a new trail down the scree. So far the score is me 0, the scramble 3. Well, made it. It was a long day. Made it to the peak here. Oh, the eyes are beautiful. It was rainy and cloudy all day, but it's great up here. Long hike, but totally worth it. Number 13 in the books. To see my favorite 14er so far, check out this video.